And then Dan seems to, I think Dan is very left-leaning, but Dan also doesn't respond to criticism well. So when he
I love that she's going after you. I'm sorry, Dan. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. Hey, listen, you gotta take criticism. Dan, you need to learn to take criticism.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect, Dan.
From Mika.
Put one forward, Mika.
She just did. You're not good with criticism.
Let's hear the
and
critique.
you're already proving her point.
I'm listening to her critique. Let's hear it.
has maybe socially conservative even to a certain degree.
She said you're socially conservative. That's weird.
It's not your fault.
Why would she say that?
What gave you that impression?
I don't know.
That's proof she's dumb.
It's very weird.
What? You've watched the show for 8 years?
And
You think I am a social conservative?
I think she's intentionally mischaracterizing things to make us look as bad as possible.
It's kind of dangerous. She knows so much about us. She can use that against us.
Yep.
It's like she can troll us good.
Not your fault.
Yeah.
Clips out of context.
Luckily, her videos fucking suck, so
Yeah,
that
too
will
bad
never
she's so stupid.
break
Okay, I
100,000.
don't know.
Then people push back. He, like Ethan, will kind of view it as the entire left's opinion on this entire subject and then just be pushed away.
What the fuck is she? She must have saw some weird TikTok or something.
Don't get mad, Dan.
I'm trying to think
Not
what she
your
could
fault.
what she could be talking about here.
Yeah, I really have no idea.
It's just, I'm sure she saw a weird TikTok that was just trying to shit on us. That has to be it. She hasn't watched in a year, and she's saying that you are going against the left, which is like a new thing. That's a recent development, not from you, from me.
Right.
Leftists. I'm on the left, guys. I just don't like fucking tankies.
You just don't want to move to North Korea.
I do not think North Korea is a better place to live. No, I don't. You know what? People actually say that North Korea is better than South Korea because they have freedom and stuff. Look at this.
There are
Disgusting.
a handful out there.
Look at this. You tell me that. Say again. Tell me again which place is better to live.
Yeah.
You see that border? That's South Korea. This is North Korea at night. No fucking electricity.
They care about the environment.
True. That's true.
That is true.
With this is it started with Howie Mandel just raw posting a prolapse on TikTok where it was someone prolapsing through a pair of shorts or something, and he was like, what's going on? Is this COVID or something?
Like,
so
you
which it
haven't
became
seen
a meme because everybody's like, Howie Mandel, the known like germaphobe or whatever, plus like just beloved TV host, just not having any idea what he's looking at. He says that he thought he sat on something, which I guess
You
kind of
saw
makes
that
sense
on
in
our
context.
show. That's where he said it. He said it on our show.
Because there's no other universe where Howie Mandel would just be doing that. It was like a boomer gets TikTok moment, and it was quite wholesome and funny, right?
What? Him posting the prolapse was wholesome and funny, but I'm gross? Make that make sense.
Also, she
But
knows
then
nothing about Howie Mandel. He did like gross stuff, I feel, right? Like,
Did
he's
a
Yeah, he
Really?
does. Yeah, he has a
that's
pretty weird sense of humor on TikTok.
Yeah,
He
that's
gets
100% what he would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Ethan Klein became obsessed with this and started showing this to everybody, the TikTok to everybody and stuff. But then also got involved with this sex worker named Hunger FF, who's really famous for utilizing his prolapse rear end.
What's the problem here?
You got involved with the sex work.
I gave big ups to someone who does it. We humanized the prolapsing, and honestly, we have a great relationship with Hunger. I like him a lot.
Yeah, it started off as this like weird thing that we all didn't really know what the fuck was going on. And then we were like, oh, turns out this is like maybe not, we shouldn't just label this as weird. It's just people's fucking thing.
Yeah, because the Hunger's
Yeah.
You're
also.
into what you're into.
Yeah.
I know that's a very socially conservative attitude for me to have.
Hey, come on now. Not anything, Dan. Take it back. We don't like when men kiss. Remember? We were just talking about it.
Right.
Dan, before the show, he came up to me and said, Ethan, I hate when men kiss. I said, whoa, Dan, that's conservative. That sounds really conservative.
Yeah,
I
when
didn't say that.
Ba-da-bam, bam.
I did not say that.
When I said I was having baby, Dan asked if I was married first.
Oh,
Very
wait, you married?
conservative. Very conservative.
Being the
it's
Lebanese
like-
legend that I am, I said, guys, stop it. Right
Thank
now.
you. I know. I'm so glad your Lebanese came out at that
Thank
point to defend me. You vouched for me.
to
You
make
vouched for a
content.
have to, my friend.
And what do you do?
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful moment. Mika's very happy of the racial boundaries we're crossing.